Okay, well, this is an original play based on the Pennbrook community. The actual play was started some 5 years ago in a project I used to give to some of my 8th grade students dealing with growing up, and it kind of was like a basis from our town, Thornton Wilder's Our Town. So many of my students in the past, a lot of their work is in this play, you know, because of the reading and, you know, just teaching that kind of concept. The actual script, putting the script together, you know, it was based on a lot of things in my past, this particular assignment, and just growing up with my parents and, you know, just being a crazy teen, I guess would be the correct word. But a lot of our students helped with the music. Our current students this year would come in and say, "Hey, Mr. Barber, I have a melody," and we'd work with that and kind of develop that into a song or a part of a song or things like that. Basically, the play Growing Up deals with a father whose name is Henry, and he longs for a relationship with his daughter that he once had when she was younger. And, you know, as adolescence goes on, father and daughter relationships, mother and daughter relationships tend to strain a little bit. So his daughter Allison is kind of searching for her identity, and Henry is kind of wondering where his little girl has gone. But it's a happy ending, so obviously Henry and Allison do get back together at later in the show. Okay. Well, this was definitely a collective effort. I mean, many people put a lot of time and their effort and hard work into this, and obviously I could never, you know, remember all their names. But first and foremost was Colleen Meyer, our chorus director here. She, you know, she and I wrote the songs during the summer and kind of sketched out where we were going with the musical. And then Pete New, our band director here, we got together and he kind of orchestrated the music and made the songs, you know, into musical songs the way Pete can. And those two people were really instrumental in, you know, getting the play to the stage. Joe O'Brien was our stage director, did a fabulous job. Jodie Fossbrenner, our math teacher here, she was our choreographer, and many of the students actually helped with a lot of the things. We had moms that were just tremendous. I'm most proud of the kids, the students. Definitely most proud of the students because it's their show. Without them, there's nothing. There's no play, there's no theater, no music. I'm most proud of them. Plays will come and go, but the relationships you make with people, like these students, I'll never forget them. I will never forget them. So stay tuned for the 1998 production of Pembrook's play, Growing Up. Here's Act 1.
Oh, hello, folks, and welcome. My name is Sue, and this is my husband, Bob. And we hope you enjoyed the show tonight. It's a very simple show in design, and the details are not as many as those flashy Hollywood movie types. But don't worry, we folks around here find our place to be just as entertaining, if not more so, than those flashy blockbusters. Hopefully you will too.
Sue's right. You see, the true reason for performing our simple show tonight is to focus our attention on a basic aspect of life, growing up. Now, there are a trillion different topics we could discuss, anything from braces and baseball to wagons and water slides.
And although these are all valuable treasures, our topic seems to incorporate all types of memories. You see, our topic focuses on a child's attitude towards her parents and how it changes throughout the course of time.
The certain parent and child we'll be focusing upon this evening is Mr. Henry McMillan and his daughter, Allison.
She's so cute.
Yes, she.
Oh, what a lovely day we've been having. Don't you agree?
Yes. A fine day.
Oh. That'll be 50 cents, son. Yeah, thanks.
As you probably noticed, Henry's a mechanic at our local auto shop. Never did finish high school with his parents' tragic death and all.
It's all right, Sue.
I'm okay.
Okay, Sue. But that's another story in itself. Anyway, Henry met Judy at Tom Surfy's one summer, and they've been together ever since.
The McMillan family consists of just these three individuals. There would have been a boy, however, there were certain medical complications.
But that's another story in itself. Anyway, let's join the McMillan family just before Mrs. McMillan arrives home for dinner. Allison and her friends are getting a few minutes of playtime before dinner.
It's a mighty special day at the McMillan residence. Let's take a look.
Did you see what Tommy Stearns did at school today?
No, Megan, we didn't. We're in 4th grade, not 3rd, remember?
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. Well, what happened? Was it exciting? I'll say, Tommy put a chunk of gum in Jennifer's hair, and she started to cry. Then Mrs. Martin came in and told her to take it out.
Well, what's so exciting about that?
Well, he took it out all right with his scissors. Really? Really?
Well, let me tell you something. If Tommy Stearns ever put gum in my hair, he'd be the one crying, because I'd kick him in the shins. Fine. Fine.
Well, if Tommy, or any boy for that matter, ever mess with me, my dad would take care of him. He's the best dad in the whole world. He would never put gum in anyone's hair, even if they deserved it. Mine too. Mine too.
I guess my pop wouldn't either. He'd slug them maybe, but definitely wouldn't put gum in their hair.
Take it easy there, killer. Believe me, there's an boy in all the 4th grades in the entire world that would ever mess with Killer Kelly. Sure, you're a legend. Absolutely. Why do you think we're such good friends?
Popularity?
Protection. Mom, you're home early. Hi, Mrs. McMillan.
Hey, Mrs. M.
Hello, girls. How was school today?
Pretty boring.
Not much going on there. Tommy's doing some gun in Jennifer's hair and cut it out with scissors, and Jennifer cried and Kelly was broken her trying to doctor your foot out the window.
Thanks a lot, Squirt.
It slipped. It wasn't that bad, Mom. Really.
Well, I don't like this rough stuff. You know that, Allison. Especially when it comes to boys. Someone could get hurt.
Probably the boys if they were messing with Killer.
I'm warning you!
Girls, you know, you're not always going to want to fight with boys.
What do you mean?
Sure, why someday you'll grow up to marry one.
Ew!
That's right. Then you can tell them what to do.
Kelly?
Well, that's what my mom says.
Yeah, when her mom heard the bells at her wedding, she thought it meant the start of round 1.
Girl, Allison, would you mind starting to set the table while I go and get something out of the kitchen?
Okay, Mom.
Give her a hand, will you, girls?
Or Mrs. M.
Allison, I don't care what your mother says. There's no way I'm marrying a boy. Yeah, me neither. Boys are yucky. Yeah, gross. Well, all boys may be yucky, but there's one who's not. Who? My dad. He's the greatest dad in the whole world. That can't be.
The shrimp's right. I mean, your dad's a boy, right?
Yes.
And all boys are yucky, right?
Yes.
Well, therefore,
Happy birthday, dear.
Thanks, Mom. Happy birthday, Allison.
Happy birthday, kiddo.
Thanks, you guys. This is really nice. Really nice. Thanks a lot. Stevens did you, big woman.
I barely touched her.
It's not your fault, girls. Do me a favor and run upstairs and get Allison's presents. I hid them in the hallway closet.
Sure, Mrs. Ann.
Swell.
No one says swell anymore.
Well, I just did. So what?
Come on. What's wrong, dear?
Where's Daddy? How come he's not home?
He's at work. You know that, dear.
I know, but he works so much now that he never gets to see us.
He's doing it for us. Lord knows we could use the money.
Did you find a new job today?
I've got a few leads, and something will come up. Stop worrying.
Oh, Mom, it's just it's my birthday, and I wanted to spend it with you both. You know, you and Dad.
I know, dear. I know.
Morning? Oh, it's Morgan. Here's your paper, Miss Morgan.
Well, it's about time, McMillan. What took so long?
A lot of the stands are sold out.
Well, you had remembered it this morning, right, Henry?
Yes, Miss Morgan. Yes, Miss Morgan.
The paper!
Here you go.
Great. Just great. I knew it.
You what?
Sun County's getting that new autoplex next month. And, come on, Henry. Sun County's right over the next bridge. We'll be out of business in no time.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Miss Morgan. What will we do?
What will we do? You'll be out of a job too, remember?
Oh. Say, I was wondering if I could knock off a bit early tonight. It's my daughter's birthday, and I was hoping I could get home.
Tell the guy he's going to lose his job in a month, and he wants to go home early. Henry, you know as well as I do that we have to finish this card so Mrs. Stevens can pick it up in the morning.
Yes, I know, but...
And now we have to have it done tonight because our business is about to go out in like a month.
Well, can I at least make a phone call before I begin?
Sure.
I'll pay later. I don't got a quarter right now.
Oh, you better. I'm going to get some coffee.
Hello?
Honey,
Henry, where are you? We already gave Allison her presents.
you did? Well, I have to stay late tonight. Mrs. Stevens used her car by the morning.
But Henry...
I know.
All right, I guess discussing this matter isn't going to fix that car any faster. I'll see you when you get back from parents' night.
Parents' night?
Henry, you're kidding, right?
The meeting's tonight?
Oh, Henry, you promised her you would go this time. She'll be devastated. What are you going to do?
Don't worry. I'll work something out.
Henry.
Judy, don't worry.
Okay, Henry, but promise me that you won't do
Judy.
Okay, dear, okay.
Can you do one favor for me?
Sure, dear.
Can you give her a kiss for me before she goes to bed tonight?
I will, dear. Hurry home. Henry, I love you.
I know, dear. Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, how cute. Now let's get back to work.
Henry's a real nice guy. You know what I mean? A real nice guy. He was never how to talk fixed cars or anything. He taught himself.
His parents, as I mentioned earlier, were gone by the time Henry hit 15. And with no brothers or sisters, you might say he raised himself. That's why he takes so much pride in his family, especially Allison.
Yes, there seems to be a certain bond between a father and his daughter. I don't know how quite to explain it. It's just there. Anyway, Henry's been working on that car for a good 2 hours now. Looks like he's finishing up.
Mr. Morton? Mr. Morton?
Yes, Henry, what is it?
Well, sir, all finished.
I don't believe it. Why, I stand corrected. Good work, Henry.
Thanks. Well, it's 10:07 right now, and I was wondering if I could...
Henry. We still have to clean up the place. Straighten up all the tools, and definitely wash the grease off this car before we can return it.
Mr. Morton.
No buts, Henry. I'm sure plenty of quality mechanics would love to have a shot at all of this.
Mr. Morton.
What's it gonna be, Henry?
Oh, Mr. Morton. Sorry.
You know what? You're a fool, Henry McMillan. A real fool.
No, Mr. Morton. I'm a father.
Again, allow me to welcome you to Wales Elementary. My name is Miss Fletcher, and I'm your sons and daughters' teacher. Here at the elementary level, we try to harvest a sense of respect and discipline in our students. Too often, these young butterflies tend to glide through the days, never really focusing their attention on their studies. You're late!
I'm sorry. I was working.
Excuses! This is exactly the type of irresponsibility I am talking about.
I'm sorry, but I was late working and...
Sorry? Sorry won't help you memorize your timetable, or help you with your measurements, or teach him the importance of being on time.
What's this?
Detention.
You're joking, right?
I never joke. Now, if there are no further interruptions, I would like to give you all an opportunity to get to know one another on a social level. So if you would like to take a few moments and introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Amy Kaiser. Hi, Miriam Smith. Hi, Julia Raoul. Hi. How are you? My son's in your son's class. Really? Yeah, I have a picture posted. Oh, yeah, speaking here, how cute. And my daughter Melissa, she knows your son very well. Yeah, she's been over mine before. Yeah. I have a couple of pictures of my son. Oh, really? Yeah. He is. But, isn't he cute? Slinger cactus. Yes, he will.
Oh, pardon me.
I'm sorry.
Henry McMillan. I just knew that was you even before Miss Fletcher spoke. My name's Fred Simpson. I'm Kelly's father.
How do you do, Mr. Simpson?
It's not how I do, Henry. It's what? Why, I'm in the catering business. Fred's Fine Foods on Fifth Street. My card. Yes, sir. I couldn't even get a job there as a waiter when I was a kid. Now I own the whole joint. Hard work, perseverance, and determination. You see, Henry, I'm what you call a real go-getter. Why, once I see something I want, I go, go, go.
Go, go, go.
I'm a real independent man, you might say. There's nothing like owning your own business.
Frederick! Frederick! To whom are you speaking?
Oh, Henry, dear. Henry McMillan.
Well, are you going to introduce us, or am I going to stand here all day
Yes, dear. Henry, this is my lovely wife, Helen Simpson.
Charmed, I'm sure.
How do you do, Mrs. Simpson?
I'm Kelly's mother. Oh, and you must be Allison's father. She speaks so highly about you. Quite a young lady you've got there. You must be proud.
Thanks, I am.
Frederick!
Yes, sir.
Coffee, blood, no sugar!
Right away, dear.
Have you met Mrs. Lopez or Mrs. McGuire?
No, but I was...
Come on, Henry. Rachel, Joanne.
Well, Darlene said she didn't want to marry Charles because of her illness. Illness from the boating accident. Oh, yeah. Well, Henry, that was quite an entrance you made there. Tell me, are you always in the business of making noticeable first impressions?
Rachel.
Hi, my name is Joanne Lopez. I'm Lisa's mother.
How do you do, Mrs. Lopez?
Rachel McGuire, Megan's mother.
I should have known.
Why is that, Mr. McMillan?
Well, Yes.
Here's your coffee, dear.
It's no coincidence, you know.
What?
That you saw Rachel was Megan's mother.
Well, I was just making a comment.
It's all right, Henry. We all know they both love to gossip. It's their common bond.
I'll say. Sure, and I love to read, and so does Lisa. Regular bookworm.
And Kelly and I both enjoy keeping up with the latest fashion scenes and hairstyles. Right, dear?
Yeah, regular supermodels.
Well, Henry, what do you and Allison have in common? I hope it's not just tardiness. Rachel.
Miss McGuire never did give it much thought.
Henry, that doesn't sound too healthy. All parents should have some type of common ground they can relate to with their children. If they don't, why, I don't see how they can function normally.
Wow.
It's what keeps the relationship going.
Absolutely. Of course. We all have a bond with our kids, you know, something in common. What's yours, Henry? What do you do?
What do you mean?
Megan and I love to chat. Gossip all day through. Discussing things of this and that.
They'll talk until they're blue.
Now Lisa and I were just alike. Reading is our thing. Books, novels, and story type.
Too bad they both can't sing. Now Kelly and I are most unique, almost one the same. Cute, tender, and oh so sweet.
My eyes must be out of frame.
We call it a bond between our children and us, for relationships must be true. We call it a bond that's one that we must know.
Well, I don't know. I never really gave it much thought.
Poor Allison.
Disgraceful.
Oh, Henry, get it together. Megan and I love to sit, catch up on the soaps, or read a nosy magazine.
Probably one they wrote.
Lisa and I, we love to tour our local library. You really ought to go sometime.
With the two of you, oh please. Now Kelly and I are truly bright, radiant like the sun, even on the runway scene.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
We call it a bond, a hearty mouth rust, but without it we'd be blue. We call it a bond, and Johnny just so Megan and I love to talk, admit this to be true. We chat with thousands every year.
Too bad they're at the zoo.
Lisa and I comprehend reading is the key to understand and be yourself.
Too bad you can't be me. Now Kelly and I love to shop for jewels, shoes, or clothes, hitting all the local stops.
That's where my money goes.
We call it a bond, a shame without rust, together through and through. We call it a bond from the reverie to
Our library is following curriculum for the following
Poor Henry can't seem to catch a break.
It's ironic that nice guys like Henry McMillan always seem to get the short end of things. It's just not fair. Anyway, Henry was sure upset when he left the meeting tonight.
Well, wouldn't you be too?
Well, yes, but although he was not taking down by Miss Fletcher's comments, he simply felt upset that he and Allison have nothing in common.
Of course, it's the normal father-daughter activities, but lately with work and all. Well, I'm sure he's been questioning himself the entire ride home.
It's natural for us parents to question our motives. Let's face it, there's no easy parent training handbook.
Sure, there are a million theories on this and that. We find that the best methods come by trial and error. You know, based on what you know that works with your folks when it comes to parenthood. But a fellow like Henry McMillan, who's never really had a real family to judge from, well, I'm sure he's feeling pretty low right now.
Hey, hon.
Henry, you're home.
I'm home. Any luck today in the job front?
Nothing yet. Just seems hopeless.
Don't worry. Things will pick up.
How was your day at work, Pierre?
Work. Work. Plenty of sparks there today.
That's nice. And the parents' meeting? No problems?
Not really. Everybody was fine. Oh, Allison's doing fantastic. She must get it from her mother.
Oh, Henry, you're sweet.
Judy, do you think Allie and I have common ground?
What, dear?
Common ground, you know, like a common bond between us. Well, Mrs. Lopez and her daughter love to read together. And Mrs. McGuire and her daughter are both loudmouths.
Henry?
It's true, and Kelly and her mom are fashionable models.
Interesting.
No, seriously, Judy. What do Allie and I have in common? What's our common bond?
Henry, don't be foolish. Those are just hobbies. Like the way you and Allison like to eat popcorn. It's just a common activity the two of you enjoy together.
But is that all I do with her? Is that the only thing we have in common? Popcorn?
Henry, the bond that you two share comes from the inside. It's not a physical activity, it's the feelings you share, the love. That's what counts, Henry.
Say, what's she doing there?
You know her. She insisted that she wait up for you. I tried and tried to put her to bed, but every time she'd call for you.
She did?
Yes, she did. There's your bond, Henry.
My little cricket.
Yes, well, your little cricket needs to get some sleep, so she'll be able to get up for school tomorrow. Why don't you get her while I get her bed ready?
All right. Dear, thanks again. I mean, for everything.
Henry, you're a wonderful father. Don't ever forget that.
Hey, Cricket.
Daddy, you're home.
I'm home. How's...
Where were you? Oh, never mind. You're home and that's good enough for me.
Well, how was school today?
Pretty boring. Some girl got gum put in her hair by some kid named Tommy. How was the meeting?
The meeting? Just fine. Doing great at school.
That's great. Did you meet Miss Fletcher?
Yeah, I'd say made quite an impression on her.
That's great, Dad.
Well, I've got a surprise for you.
Oh, Dad, you remembered.
How could I forget my best girl's big day?
Oh, it's just what I've always wanted. What is it?
Well, you see there, it's a half locket. You wear this one part around your neck, and I'll wear the other. That's when I work late. We'll always be together.
Oh, Daddy, it's beautiful, and I'll never take it off.
Well, it's late, and you better be going to bed now.
Could you sing that song for me?
What song?
You know, the song you used to sing to me when I was a little girl, and I couldn't fall asleep.
Oh, dear, it's late, and I don't think your mother would approve.
Please, for me.
Like a child, like a dream, it just does not seem real. There you are, there with me, and there
Why, she's a teenager now. In fact, it's the day before her senior prom, and certain changes have taken place, as one might have expected. I remember my senior prom. Oh, it was beautiful. The theme was hearts, and everyone was wearing red and white and pink, and we were all dancing, and balloons were out. I'm sorry.
Mrs. McMillan was able to locate a job. In fact, she's now working at Roberts Travel as their district manager. Henry, too, also has a new job. You know, it's been a dream of his to run his own car shop, be his own boss. So after a few years of saving, he did it.
It's a small one-car garage on the other side of town, away from the autoplex.
Exactly. But both Henry and Judy's professions seem to take their toll on the body with such long hours.
Nonetheless, it is work.
Henry's garage itself may not be as complex as some of the new autoplexes that are springing up everywhere. But for Henry McMillan, a man who started with nothing, I'd say it's not too bad.
This garage has really helped Henry improve his self-esteem and assertiveness. He's a boss now, even if he is the only employee.
Hey!
I'm sorry.
Like most small business owners, Henry practically lives at the shop. And as you can imagine, this has really put a strain on the family. He simply does not have the time he used to have when Allison was younger.
All one has to do is take a look at Kelly's family to see just how much owning your own business can take its toll. Poor Kelly.
Like most fathers, Henry still worries about Allison. Will she fall in with the wrong crowd, start failing at school, not get a job? All normal worries. Sadly, Allison has changed a bit since we last saw her.
And Henry's relationship with Allison has progressively gotten worse. It seems the more time Henry has to spend shopping, the less stable their relationship becomes.
Yes, when Henry is home, he and Allison seem to argue about everything under the sun, from the phone in the bathroom to her clothes and her curfew. Well, don't just take our word for it. Have a look for yourself.
Well, Sarah was seeing Bob, and Mary was seeing John, but now Bill is seeing both Sarah and Mary.
So?
That's not right. And Jody's seeing Michael, and of course Tommy Stearns is seeing Tara.
Not anymore.
Allison, you're kidding!
She's not. He asked her up last week.
You're going out with Tommy? That is so cool. Allison, what's your father gonna say? He's not too fond of Tommy, is he? Would you be fond of someone who called you Pops? So, Allison, are you going to the prom with him? If he's lucky. Kelly? Put that out! Allison's mom's gonna be home any minute. Relax, Lisa.
Yeah, live a little.
My old lady said she'd be late tonight anyway. And my father's had to shop, of course. Give me a pup, Cal. What about you, Kelly? Who are you going to the prom with?
I'm not sure. There's so many boys and so little time.
Okay, Sandy. Always coming. I won't forget. Have a nice day.
Allison, it's a cigarette.
Hello, girls.
Hey, Mrs.
Was someone smoking in here?
Oh, no, Mrs. McMillan. No smokers here. Right, Lisa?
Smoking? Here? No way. Right, Megan. Well,
She's got a nasty cough today, Mrs. M. Right, Megan?
oh yeah, I have a really bad cough.
It might be best to keep your distance from her.
I don't know, girls.
Chill out, Mom.
Allison? Thank you, Lisa. At least someone has some respect for their elders.
Hey, I respect you, Mrs. M.
Me too. A whole lot, because you're really old. I just meant that you're older than me, see? But, you know, not by much, just a couple of years. Yeah, nice weather we're having, huh, Mrs. M?
Megan.
So what if you were smoking? What's the big deal?
What's the big deal? Allison, Maria McMillan, we've been through this before.
What do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean.
Look, you're being ridiculous. Everybody smokes, Mom.
Well, you're not everyone. Think of how disappointed your father will be when he finds out.
Who? My father? Yeah, right. When is he ever around? The big entrepreneur? Henry who?
As a matter of fact, I hear him coming right now.
Hello, everyone. What's this? Party? So, guys, what's up?
We were just leaving.
We were? Oh, yeah, we were.
Where are you going?
To the mall.
What's that, the mall?
Probably Tommy Stearns.
Allison, I thought you already talked about that boy before.
No, Dad. You talked. Remember?
Oh, what I remember is that we agreed that he might not be the type of boy that you
What
wanted.
I remember is that you were treating me like a child once again, telling me who I can and cannot see, and that I'm just supposed to bow down to your wishes every time you decree a new law. Well, then, Your Highness, have mercy.
Well, look at the time. We really better be going. Come on.
Yeah, there's some good pies around this time. Shop till you drop.
Bye, Mr. M. Mrs. M. You coming, Allison?
Of course.
Look, we'll talk about this when you get home.
Can't wait.
Well, how was your day, dear?
You're kidding, right? What's this?
Dinner. Relax, dear. It's not going to last forever.
Try to talk to her, and all she does is give you smart answers.
She's a teenager.
I know every teenager goes through this stage. I've been reminded of that fact ever since she hit 13. First it was her own phone, then the car, now this boy. I just don't understand how one day she can be sitting on my lap saying the man she marries will have to be exactly like me. The next moment she won't even hold my hand walking down the boardwalk.
Henry.
And I'm not thrilled about her going to this prom with that Tommy fellow either. Seems like bad news.
He's just a spirited boy, that's all. Don't you remember how you were at his age?
Now at his age, I already had 2 jobs. Remember, Judy? Didn't have much of a childhood. Get a job to pay for a college, and this is the thanks we get. Oh, it's useless. I just know it.
She's just a girl of younger days, with innocence on her face, exploring the world through open eyes, searching hard to find her place. Look.
Well, hello, girls. How are you doing on this fine day?
We're fine.
Well, isn't that nice?
Say, you're kind of cute. What's your name?
Allison! You're real sure what's your father back there?
What does he care? He's never home. And when he is, he's always on my back.
Parents.
Say, Allie, do you think he'll be able to get that money?
The money? Yeah, no sweat. I've been saving my allowance.
Good. You guys, what are you up to?
I thought we were going to the mall. Relax, girl. But the mall is that way. We're not going to the mall.
But you said that.
I know what I said. Look, Tommy is having a party at his house.
Yeah, his folks are out of town.
And everybody who's anybody is going to be there.
Well, count me out. But why do you need money for the party? Is there an entrance fee or something?
Should we tell him?
Yeah.
Look, tomorrow we're going to Sharky's tattoo parlor to get tattoos on our ankles.
Awesome. Whoa. Neato. What? I mean, that's fat.
Are you guys out of your mind? Maybe.
Definitely.
Why are you doing this? Because it's cool.
Jennifer got one last week, and Pam got one yesterday. Right, Jen? Yeah. Didn't hurt a bit. Whoa, cool. Ow!
And Tommy got a cool looking one on his big toe.
On his big toe. Lots of them at the beach. Just think of how cool we at the prom tomorrow. We'll be the big hit. And there's not a darn thing my father can do to stop it. Poor Henry McMillan, father of a teenage gypsy.
So what do you say, girls? Are you in or not?
Not.
What are you guys, chicken or something?
No, I'm just not foolish enough to put myself in that position. That's all. Those things are permanent. What about you, Squirt?
I'm with Lisa. I mean, my parents have ground me faster than a jet with one wing.
I don't know. How could we ever hang around girls who weren't as cool as us? Wouldn't that just bring our popularity down?
Come on, guys. Everybody's doing it.
know what time it is?
5 minutes past the last time you asked me, and 5 minutes past that.
Well, that's it. I'm sick of it.
Will you relax? What happened to the calm man I used to know?
Relax my foot. Some of us have to work tomorrow. You should have at least called.
You're right. You're right. I'll get some coffee.
You know what time it is?
No.
Mall's been closed for 3 hours. Where have you been?
It was a really big sale.
Alison, I've had it with you. I'm tired of all your smart remarks and the total lack of respect you show me and your mother.
So?
So that's it. No car for 1 week, young lady. Just home and school for you.
Oh, no, no car. Please. How do you know if I was at school or anything? You're never home. Allison. It's true, Mom, and you know it. When was the last time you sat down and had dinner with us? Or took Mom out or did anything?
Allison, where do you think I am? Who am I working for?
I don't know, Mom. Henry seems to stay out awful late these days. I wonder what he's doing. Allison.
That's enough, young lady.
You have no clue, do you? Here, take your stupid locket back. I hate you. I hate you. Allison, wait.
Welcome back, folks. It is now the day of the prom.
Growing up is very much a painstaking process. It's never easy, nor should it be. I guess that's why we all have to go through some type of hardship in life in order to appreciate the good times.
Exactly. Too often we do not realize that the best moments of our lives are upon us now, right now. And regretfully, those moments pass us by like two strangers in a lonely crowd. We'll say to ourselves, there'll be other days only to realize that those were the only days.
As you can imagine, the McMillan family is in the midst of one of those days as we speak.
Kelly? Hey, it's Allie. Yeah, what's up? Did you get in trouble last night? You're so lucky. My parents took the car away from me for a week. Hey, can you do me a big favor? Call Megan and see if she can drive us to the tattoo parlor today. Of course I still want to go through with it. Are you crazy? Okay. I'll meet you guys in the diner in 10 minutes, all right? This is going to be so cool. Oh, gotta go. Bye.
Good morning, Allison. I'd like to talk to you about last night.
Can it wait, Dad? I just told Lisa I would study with her.
On your day off?
You know her.
Well, all right, but when I get home tonight, I want the two of us to sit down and talk about this before we leave for the prom.
Good morning. Well, I can see sleep did her some good. How about you?
Funny, Judy.
Did you talk to her?
Actually, I think I did get a few words out of her. We're going to talk about this when I get home from work tonight.
Try to have a good day at work, dear.
I will. I'll be home about 5 o'clock.
I'll
This is the place. Jennifer said it would be right after the bridge.
It looks dirty.
Come on, guys. Let's go in. Whoa, look at these. They're awesome. Whoa.
I want this one.
Okay, girls. What'll it be?
That's so down. You can break something.
She's right. You could break something. Can I help you girls?
We're looking for Sharky.
You just found him.
Well, sir.
Hey, kid. Sharky is just fine, all right? Oh, yeah. That's Dutch, my assistant.
How do you do, Dutch?
Well,
We came for
tattoos on our ankles.
all right. Of what then?
Of roses.
It's a beautiful thing, roses. It just makes me think of springtime. With all of the beautiful flowers just bursting with life. It's quite touching. Don't you think so, Dutch?
Touching. We're in trouble.
That's just what I think, Dutch. I can't wait to get home. Go.
Okay then. Who's first?
Not me. I'm just the chauffeur.
Hey, Ellie, why don't you go first?
No, Kelly, I got fist after you.
I just couldn't.
Girls, are we here to get a tattoo or what?
All right, I'll go first.
Are you sure?
Is this going to hurt?
Nah. Well, I remember when I got my first tattoo. I got it when I was 5. Thanks, man.
5.
It was a birthday present from my mother.
Oh, that's really sweet. We're dead.
Relax. Well, when I'm through with you, you'll be the talk of the town.
She'll be the talk of our house, that's for sure.
Our tattoos are for the prom tonight.
Oh, it's prom night. Well, you know, I can remember my prom night. The music, the dancing. Sure wish I was with someone. Say! Do your parents know about this, girls? Because Sharky don't do no tattoos for the minors. Or the co-workers. Get it? Minors, co-workers?
Oh, that's really funny stuff, Shark Man. Run while we still can.
No, this is something I've got to do. My parents are always nagging me about something. They still think I'm just a kid. Well, wait until they see this. I'll show them. My parents think that I am young, but what do they both know? For they are not the only ones who like to spend some dough.
she did it all right.
And Kelly, too.
Can't say I've ever had the urge to get one myself. The permanence of it all, that's what bothered me the most. What if it was a mistake, you know?
Like some fellow who gets his girlfriend's name tattooed on his arm, and then she leaves, or vice versa. It's not like junior high when you could just wipe the pen or mark off of your hand the same day.
Guess the real reason why we do things like putting a person's name on a hand is not to remember who that person is, but to show others that, hey, I matter, I'm special, and someone cares about me.
Being accepted as a teen, that fear of rejection, along with peer pressure and such, is a tremendous burden to bear. I would bet that Allison probably wants her father to see her ankle. This problem won't wipe off easy. Get it? Wipe off easy.
Remember, keep this to yourself. Got it?
Got it.
Got it, Megan?
Who, me? Why, I don't even remember what we were talking about.
We are going to be the talk of the entire prom tonight. Can't wait.
Wait until Tommy sees it. He's gonna love it.
Hey, girls.
Hey,
What are you guys doing home so early?
Your father only had to work half a day, so he surprised me by taking me out to lunch.
Oh, that's sweet.
Allison, your father and I have a surprise for you, too.
What?
Well, we thought it would be a big deal to get you a limousine for the prom tonight.
A limousine?
Yes, you know, one of those fancy stretch types, so you and the girls can ride in style with your dates.
with a television in it?
Yes,
And a driver.
of course.
Does it have a sports channel?
Yeah.
That's great. But aren't those things expensive?
Oh, very, but you figured you're worth it.
Your father and I have been working overtime in order to pay for it. Little by little, we've managed to put away enough money to cover the cost.
Your mother was too excited to wait until tonight to tell you.
I would have died to have been in one of those things at my prom. Hey, that's strange.
What?
It's not here.
What?
The money's gone.
Gone?
Oh, Henry, did you take it?
No, are you sure you didn't use it for something at work?
I'm sure. Oh, Henry, what are we going to do?
Relax. You don't have to do anything.
Allison, you didn't tell me you didn't.
Didn't what? Didn't what?
I took the money.
What? You took the money? Allison, why would you do something like that?
So she could get a tattoo for the prom.
Oh, what?
Allison, you didn't. You couldn't, right? Tell me it isn't true.
It's true.
Girls, please go home.
Okay, Al, gotta run.
So, what time will the limo be here?
Sorry. Allison, how could you?
Allison, I tried to be patient with you, but my tolerance for this is gone. As of this moment, you're grounded for 2 months. No car, no phone, nothing.
2 months? That's not fair.
Fair enough, it's the way it's gonna be.
But what about the prom tonight?
You should have thought about that before pulling the stuff like this. Work our fingers to the bone, and this is the thanks we get.
You still don't get it, do you? This is my body. My body! If I want a tattoo, I'm old enough to get one. I knew he couldn't handle this one, Mom. That's why I did it. When are you going to realize that I'm not that little girl you used to sing to and make all my problems go away? Besides that, when you ever around to help me with him anyway? Work or complain, work or complain. That's all you do, Dad. That's all you do.
I just don't want the other type of trials that I take. Is that so wrong?
I'd rather work 50 hours a day in the sweatshop than have someone control my every decision. I'm going to that prom and you can't stop me!
You'll do as I say, young lady, as long as you're living under this roof.
We'll see about that, Pops!
Allison, get back here. Allison! I'm not being ridiculous, am I? Well, am I?
Henry, it's her senior prom. It's a once-in-a-lifetime event.
Judy, it's a tattoo. And besides that, she stole money from us, her own parents, remember?
We were going to spend it on her anyway.
Don't make excuses for her. She's got to learn sometime.
Oh, dear.
What? What?
This is a letter from Allison's school. It was postmarked for last Thursday. It must have gotten delayed or misplaced.
Great. What does it say?
It says that we're invited to a conference with her English teacher at 2 o'clock this afternoon.
2 o'clock this afternoon? Fantastic.
I'll go.
No, I'll go. It'll do me some good to get out of this house for a while.
What's that supposed to mean?
Happy, happy joy. Joy of parent-teacher conference. I wonder what news will be hearing from Mrs. Catagnis. Mr. McMillan, I thought it'd be good for you to know that Allison tried to burn down the building last week.
You're being ridiculous. Will you just calm down?
Work our fingers to the bone, and this is the thanks we get. You. I'm surprised at you.
Me? Why?
By your reaction, or lack of one, I should say.
I handle things differently than you do. It doesn't mean I'm not upset.
Could have fooled me.
Maybe you do need to get out of the house for a while.
There's no maybe about it.
Hello? Kelly? It's Allison.
Hey, Allie, what's up?
Plenty.
Why are we whispering?
I'm grounded. I'm not supposed to be on the phone.
Oh, my parents could care less. What a great life I have.
Hey, can you do me a huge favor?
Sure, anything. What's up?
Call Tommy and tell him I can't come to the prom tonight.
What? Allison, are you crazy?
Oh, he'll be fine. You can take him. I don't care.
Well, what's wrong? Are you in some sort of trouble?
I'm taking off. I can't stand in this house any longer.
Allie, come on. You got it good there. I mean, look at my parents. If I showed them this tattoo, or if I ran away, it would take them at least a week to notice.
That's not true. Your folks love you.
My folks love themselves.
Well, just keep this to yourself, all right? I'm trusting you.
Yeah. Where are you going to go? What are you going to do?
I don't know. First thing, though, I'm going to go see that Sharky guy.
For what?
This rose is already started to fade.
Yeah, mine too. Hey, Al, are you sure about this?
Yeah, I'm sure. Hey, don't worry about me. I'll be fine, really. If I need you, I'll call.
You'd better.
Just remember, please, keep this to yourself, okay?
Hey, I'm Kelly, not Megan, remember?
Bye, Kelly. I'll give you a call.
See ya. Megan, it's Kelly. Guess what?
And Jerry found out about me.
Really?
And he
Oh.
and Andrew just told him I was still what's on us, so he was
Oh my
devastated.
goodness,
I
are you
was
serious?
terrified.
Dad.
Oh gosh, it was horrible. And I'm getting married to Sean this weekend. Why, Henry McMillan? Same 15 p.m. as punctual as ever.
Hello, everyone.
Why, Henry, we were just talking about the new additions to your families.
New additions?
Why, the tattoos, Henry?
Yes, I know.
Can you believe it? I was just telling Frederick I can't believe that dear, sweet, innocent little Kelly would ever do such a thing. Right, dear?
Sweet, innocent. Why, I recall one time when she was 5.
Not now, dear.
Well,
Well, what?
did you ground us?
Rachel, you know, that's none of your business.
No, it's all right, Mrs. Lopez. Yes, as a matter of fact, I did.
Good for you.
These kids think they own the world. Am I right, dear? I mean, it's like we owe them something.
We work all day long and have to come home, deal with the phone bill, or the electric bill, or the car insurance.
Why, I haven't seen my bathroom for 2 weeks. Work, work, work. Right, dear?
I try and try, but I can't get a hold of it.
fine now.
Emergency?
It's Mr. Fritz again, who thinks he's John F. Kennedy. Well, Mr. McMillan, you're next. If you folks would be so kind as to wait in the next room. Thank you. Have yourself some coffee and donuts.
Donuts?
Don't even think about touching the jelly ones! Won't you sit down? So how are things?
I was about to ask you the same question.
How rude of me. I'm Joanne Catalius.
Henry,
Well, Henry, usually I schedule these types of meetings to try to grasp a better handle on a student's progress, or lack of one, I should say.
I see.
In fact, sometimes I feel like a real heel when I have to inform someone that his son or daughter is not working up to his or her potential. Nonetheless...
Okay. Just give it to me straight. She said it right.
No.
Starting a fight?
No.
I knew what you tried. Burn down the building. What's it going to be? Suspension? Expulsion? Tell me suspension's driving me crazy.
No, Mr. McMillan. If you'd allow me to finish what I was saying. Nonetheless, this is not one of those meetings.
You mean she's not in trouble?
On the contrary, I wanted to meet with you to congratulate you and your wife.
For what?
For your daughter.
Allison?
In fact, if you wouldn't mind, I'd like to shake your hand again. And your wife's too, if she were here.
Really?
Absolutely. I cite an essay once a year on the topic of who is your hero. Most times I get typical sports figure or rock star as the topic. But every once in a while, I get substance. The title is My Hero, Henry McMillan. Shall I read it?
Yeah.
Henry was born to a poor family in the city. His parents were deceased before he was 15, but that didn't stop him from becoming a success in life. The fact is, he never did finish high school. However, he did manage to teach himself how to fix cars, and has opened up a shop of his own. Lately, though, he's been working a ton of hours, and I rarely get to see him anymore. When I was younger, it seemed like he was always there. Now, though, we've grown apart. I guess it's neither of our faults. I assume being a parent has to be the most rewarding and depressing job life has to offer. You work so hard to raise your children so that one day they'll stand on their own 2 feet and walk without you. And I imagine that must be pretty difficult.
She wrote all that?
Yes, and there's more. I know I have not been the perfect daughter. Believe me when I tell you this. Kelly, my friend, always complains that her parents don't care about her. She thinks they don't even try to love her, and for me, well, I guess my folks just try too hard sometimes. However, no matter what I say or do, I know one thing will always remain. My father will still love me, and if that's not a hero, a father who loves his daughter in this day and age, then I've yet to meet one. For you, Dad, love, Allison. I thought you'd enjoy that.
Mrs. Catalius, I'm speechless. Mrs. Catalius, I've been such a fool.
Why do you say that, Henry?
Mrs. Catalius.
Oh, Joanne.
Joanne, I guess sometimes we get too caught up trying to do right by our own standards. You know, trying to outdo our parents. That's why I constantly stay in her back. It's because I care.
Henry, I remember when I was teaching my daughter Becky how to ride a bicycle.
Bicycle? I remember those days.
Well, for the longest time, she tried and tried, but she just couldn't seem to get the hang of it.
Awesome, too. Why her knees look like a bowl of crushed cherries.
And then one day, and I'll never forget it, she got on her bicycle and we started down a driveway. All of a sudden, I let go, and to my surprise, she's pedaling all by herself. No more training wheels, no help. She was on her own, laughing, smiling, and loving it.
What are you trying to say, Joanne?
It's time to let go of the bicycle, Henry. You've done a great job. You've got one bright young lady here.
She is, isn't she?
Go home, Henry, and watch Allison ride, and enjoy every second of it. Because someday, it will all be gone. Hold tight to memories. Cherish them like they're the last breath you'll ever take. Take them in, Henry, and never, never let them go.
Thank you. You're a good teacher.
And you're a good father, Henry.
Are you sure? How was it? It looked like a jelly donut to me. It was a Boston cream. It was a jelly, just ask Fred.
about certain things. Like Allison stated in her letter, being a parent is a pretty difficult job.
Butterflies need to fly. It's natural. And we as parents can only shelter our little caterpillars for so long until they mature. The fact is, they're going to break out of their cocoon one way or another. We need to be strong to let go before the damage occurs. Allow them the freedom to fly, explore, and be beautiful in their living.
Henry thankfully has seen the error in his ways. However, was this a lesson learned all too late?
Allison? Allison?
Henry.
Oh, hey, Judy. I'm sorry about earlier. I was just being my stubborn self.
Oh, we both were.
I wish you would have gone with me to that meeting.
Oh?
Allison is doing fantastic. Mrs. Thanks just wanted to let us know to keep up the good work.
That's good news.
Absolutely. She said we should be proud we raised such a fine young lady. Judy, I've been thinking. Even though I feel Allison should be punished for stealing the money, I guess a tattoo isn't the end of the world. I remember a few things that I did in her age that were interesting, to say the least. Anyway, I want her to go to that prom.
Oh, Henry, do you mean it?
Absolutely. You said it yourself, Judy. We have to let the house ride into the free world without crushed chairs or tricycles.
What?
What? Well, where is she?
She's been up in her room since you left. I'll go get her.
Well, I can't wait to see her in that dress. Maybe I can get that limo after all. Judy, what's wrong?
Henry, she's gone.
Gone?
She left this note on her bed.
What?
I'm sorry I've been so unbearable lately. I just feel confused and lost. I guess becoming an adult isn't as simple as I thought it'd be. I'm sorry about the money and the tattoo. I know I was wrong. I realize that I've put you two through an awful lot these past few weeks. So that's why I've decided to run away. No hard feelings, no regrets. I just can't bear to see the two of you hurt by me any longer. What can I say? Love, Allison.
My gosh, it's all my fault.
No, it's both of ours. Oh, Henry, our little girl is gone forever. Where can she be?
Call Mrs. Simpson. See if she knows anything.
Where are you going?
Find her little girl and bring her home. Now you're lost and alone, and you're out on your own. Now I see there are moments that I wish I had known, and in time you will know that wherever you go,
got all the stuff, then moi.
Or started for that matter. Well, Allie did it. She really did it.
I can't believe it. Where did she say she was going? She didn't. Unbelievable. And she was their prom too. Lisa, it's just as well for her. I mean, you know her dad wasn't going to let her come with Tommy. You don't know that for sure.
We could just ask him. Look.
Attention! Attention! Hello, people. Okay. Prom photos are being taken in the cafeteria lobby at this time on a first come, first served basis. So get going while supplies last.
That's us. We have to go.
You guys go. I'll be there in a minute.
All right. Good luck.
Thanks.
Kelly,
Hey, Mr. McMillan. What brings you here tonight?
now you know exactly why I'm here tonight. Where's Allison?
Allison? Allison who?
Kelly, please. I figured that she would go to your house and then was going to go to the prom from there. I punished her today. Said she wasn't allowed to go.
I know.
So he did talk to her.
Okay. She called and told me to tell Tommy that she wasn't going to the prom.
You
She
mean,
was running away.
you mean she didn't run away with him?
Mr. McMillan, this isn't one of those sappy Broadway shows. Besides, Tommy's not all that bad of a guy.
Where is he?
Oh, Tommy? He came with me. As friends. My date canceled last minute. Sick Ann. Go figure. Anyway, I didn't really think she was serious until she didn't show up at Tommy's house. She didn't say where she was going.
Kelly, I'm worried about her. We've run such a fool.
Mr. McMillan, I wish my parents would worry about me.
What do you mean? Of course they do.
They do not. I mean, my father, he has his business. And my mother, need I say more? They didn't flinch when I showed them the tattoo. You know, at least Allison got punished. Somebody cared about it.
Kelly.
It's true, just once. I wish they would look at me instead of looking right through me. You know, tell me I look pretty or take me to a show like my mother always claimed she does with her intellectual friends.
Now I'm the other way, constantly on her back about things. Guess both your parents and I have a lot to learn about children.
Mr. McMillan, if you do see them, do you think you could...
Kelly, I'll be glad to.
There is something that I remember that could help.
What?
She said she had to go get her rose colored in more.
That's a tattoo parlor?
Yeah, it's Sharky's on 10th Street, right after the bridge.
Thanks.
Come on, Kelly. We're next.
The PP behind us are getting angry because we're holding an extra spot. Okay, hold on a second. Mr. McMillan, do you want me to go with you?
No, Kelly. This is your prom night. A once-in-a-lifetime event. Enjoy.
Thanks. Good luck.
Now, sir, let me get this straight. You want a tattoo on your upper right arm that says, Mama's Boy. Let's see. Think we can fit Mama's Boy in here, Dutch?
Yep.
Yeah. All right, let's get to work.
Thanks again for coming with me, Fred.
Anytime. Heck, I'm just glad to get away from Mississippi, you know what I mean. Anyways, when we get in here, allow me to do the talking. I know how to handle these types of fellas. Good evening. We're looking for Sharky.
Who is?
Henry McMillan, right here. Yes, sir. Good old Henry.
Excuse me, sir. Can I just do in a boar's head? Or perhaps a leopard? I know. How about a nice skull and crossbones there, mister?
No thanks. I'm not here for a tattoo.
Well, we don't do nails here, Hammer. Get it? Nails, Hammer? I kill myself.
That's good, man. Sorry, bro.
Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a few questions.
You ain't the cops, are you, mister?
No, I'm a parent looking for my daughter. About 5'4", brown hair. She might have came in here the other day with a couple friends.
Oh, yeah. Did she want a tattoo on her ankle?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's her. Was she here today?
As a matter of fact, you just missed her.
Kid.
You know, I didn't actually give her a real tattoo.
Oh?
I figured she wasn't supposed to be getting one by her reaction. I used the fake pin.
You did?
Why, sure. I got a kid myself. I know what it's like. Usually these kids come here, and then they come back realizing it's a fake. Then I put the real stuff on. Anywho, she was wondering if I could take it off.
That's a relief.
And it was like I figured. She really didn't want it anyway. She's probably just going through some traumatic stuff and figured it would help. So I took it off and refunded her money.
Sharky, we could just kiss you.
A touch?
But a handshake will do just fine.
No problem.
What a great guy. He really seems to care.
Funny you should say that. Let's talk about Kelly for a minute.
What do you mean?
You know, it's a beautiful thing, this parenthood stuff. Speaking of which, Mama's boy, let's get back to it.
They came to an understanding as to the problems they were having, but often these reconciliations take time. I'm sorry, it doesn't always make everything right again.
After high school, Allison went away to college and now holds a job as a stockbroker in a large firm. Henry realizes that Allison's life as a teen is long since past. In fact, today is her wedding day, and you've guessed it, she's marrying her old friend Tommy Stearns, who's a famous author, I might add. I remember my wedding day. Do you remember that, Bob?
Yes, I do, sir.
Well, you were there. Oh, it was wonderful. I had a long white dress and a veil with flowers. Purple, my favorite. And I went out there, and it was the happiest day of my life. I'm sorry.
And even though Henry is proud of the woman that Allison has become, I'm sure he still wonders where his little girl has gone.
Yes.
Is this thing on right?
Yes, dear. Relax.
I just want everything to be perfect for her, that's all.
It will be.
I can't believe our little girl's leaving us today.
She's not leaving us for good.
I try to tell myself that, but I just can't believe that when I get up tomorrow, Allison won't be in the bed. I mean, what if she's sick? It's time to know how to use her medicine in hot chocolate so she wouldn't have to taste it. What if she has bad dreams? Time to know how to calm her down.
If he doesn't, he'll learn.
Judy, you know what my greatest fear is?
What's that, dear?
What if she goes off and forgets about all the time she has together? What if they stick us in an elderly home and visit us on the holidays?
Henry, those things aren't going to happen. She'll never forget all the times we've shared. The Girl Scout cookie sales, the softball leagues, the driving lessons. You'll see.
Hello, hello. How is everyone?
Nervous.
You ain't nervous, are you, big guy?
No, not really.
He didn't sleep a wink, Fred. Not one wink.
Where's Allison and Kelly?
Oh, they both look beautiful, don't they?
Stunning.
They get it from their mothers.
Oh, Fred. Come on, you two. I need some help in the kitchen.
Mr. McMillan, I just wanted to thank you for everything you did. I mean, my parents and I haven't been this happy in ever.
Anytime, Kelly. Anytime.
See you in a couple minutes, Allie. I love you.
You too, killer.
Well, how do I look?
Beautiful. The most beautiful girl I've ever seen. Tommy's a very lucky boy.
Do you really mean it?
Absolutely. Are you nervous?
A little.
Just a little?
I don't want to get married.
What? I thought this is what you wanted.
Can't I just stay here with you? And you can tuck me in at night and call me your princess?
There's nothing I want more in the world than to do those things. In a week or so, you realize it's not what you really wanted. And you'd never forgive me. So I'm ordering you to get married.
Oh, Dad.
There's one thing you could do for me.
What's that? How did you ever put that back together?
Well, simple. Glue. Actually, I was wondering, could you wear that for me, just for today?
For today and tomorrow and forever.
I told your mother that I was worried that you'd forget about us. I was especially worried that you'd forget about me.
Why's that?
Oh, you know, I was always the one working all the time.
You taught me perseverance.
And I scolded you.
You showed me how to respect others.
I made you miss the prom.
I learned more about life on that day than on any other. And since we're in the gift-giving mood, I'd like to give you something that I've been saving up until this day came in.